What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another FFS golf video, and today I have three simple reasons to why 95% of people top their golf shots. So this is going to be three quick reasons, quick tips, quick drills. We're going to make it quick, sweet, but effective. So without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Swag, bitch.
Reason number one, and I would say this would be the main reason why 95% of golfers who top their shots do top their shots. And that would be they would take their setup, and in the backswing, their head and their body starts to go down, and in the downswing, their head and body starts to come up, which then leads to the top shot. It would look something like this. And you don't want that, because obviously as your body comes down, there's only one way for it to go, and that's back up, and you end up topping the shot. Even just standing here taking your position, if you stand up, you'll notice the club comes off the floor. You're going to end up hitting the bottom of the club on the top of the ball, and that's going to give you that top shot. So the drill I have to fix that is literally just the opposite thing. I want you to start with your setup and feel like you're standing up really straight, standing up high with your head held high. And as you take your backswing, I want you to stay in that position, and then on your downswing you can actually, instead of coming up as you were before, you can start coming down on the downswing and through and up. And that right there is going to completely stop you topping the shot. If you can go from going down to up, from up to down, that will completely get rid of the top shot. Reason number two to why people are topping their shots, and that will be the flick of the wrist. That'll be someone who's trying to help the ball up in the air by flicking and scooping up on the ball. So it would look something like this. As they're coming on their downswing, they're trying to flip and scoop the ball up in the air to help it up in the air. And what that's going to do is that's going to end up you hitting the top of the ball with the bottom of the club, again topping it all the way down. Or even worse, hitting the bounce of the club and the ball hitting the floor, and it's only going to go about 2-3 foot in front of you, and you're going to end up looking like a right muppet. So the drill I would use for that is, as you're setting up to the ball, I would like you to take your setup and then lean the shaft towards target, because that's the position that you want to be through impact with your forward leaning shaft. So take your setup, lean the shaft towards target, and then just pump a couple of shots, returning that shaft back, and that's going to have the feeling of hitting down on the ball, shafts leaning forwards in front of your hand, and then through to a nice position. And that's going to completely take away that flicking of the wrist and trying to scoop it up in the air, to having the opposite effect of hitting down and shaft leaning forwards towards target. And it should look a little something like this. If I was to say this was the ball here, I'm going to take a nice divot there, I'm going to put it forward, lean the shaft, take my swing. Beautiful. That's how you want it. Ball was there, took a nice divot straight after the ball, and I kept hold of my forward leaning shaft all the way through impact, and then release afterwards. Reason number three to why people are topping their shots, and this one is a very simple one. And the people that are doing this reason number three is mainly only topping their lower irons, like your 9, 8, 7 maybe. And that is, at setup, they'll have the ball too close to their front foot. You know, you want, like with your lower clubs, you want it bang in the middle. They'll have it here, just on the inside of their lead heel. As we all know, the club moves like a pendulum. So if you've got the ball too far forwards, you could have a perfect backswing, perfect downswing, but it's always going to come to the lowest point. And if the ball's too far forwards and you're not completely throwing your whole weight forwards towards the ball, you're going to end up bottoming out too early and then the club's only going to start coming back up. So ball being here, you're going to take your swing, you're going to bottom out, and the club's going to come back up. You're going to hit the bottom of the club with the top of the ball. Again, you're going to top it along the floor. It's not going to look good. So the drill I got to stop that happening, don't put it too far forward. Put it in the middle. You know what, in fact, put it a little bit back. Put it half a ball back closer to your back foot. That way, when you're swinging and you're coming down, you're guaranteed to hit the ball first before the pendulum of the swing hits its lowest point. If the middle's here and you just swing the club, it's always going to come back to its lowest point at the middle. You have the ball here and you roll it back half a ball towards your back foot, and you take your beautiful swing that you do have, you're always going to hit ball before you hit floor, and you're never going to bottom out too early and start coming back up on the ball. It's as simple as that. Thank you all for watching, people. Those were the 3 quick and simple reasons to why 95% of people top their ball. If you enjoyed the video, stick a thumbs up. Any questions, stick them down in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And that's all from me from today. And as always, peace.